is Monday night here at Beyond the Airwaves, the Infinity Project. And this is our show called Bye Bye Weekend, Hello New Week, because we actually had a lot of news happen over the weekend. Not all of it good, mind you, but, we'll try to accentuate the positive in here too. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined in line by two of my crazy cohorts. First, we have Spirit Spotter Tim. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Medea.
We also have a resident joker, Mike. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday.
Yep, and our star child Janet will join us a little later. She's, of course, having dinner since she is 2 hours behind all three of us. Here's me. But yeah, it's supposed to get really, really hot here in Montgomery this week. It's supposed to be like 98, I think, by the end of the week. Blech.
Oh
Mm,
my.
And of course, with the humidity, that doesn't help. It's like, can we borrow some of Isaias's rain and leave out the severe weather?
yeah, I know today was in the upper 60s to low 70s, and it's going to be that way for at least the next few days.
Darn, you lucky. I'd take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, finally we were able to have the windows open, and the apartment still remained in the lower 70s in the uh, uh, apartment.
That's good. Like I said, I'm jealous.
Oh
It's like you
my.
guys are in the 70s. I'm stuck getting close to 100.
Rooftop.
Yeah, meanwhile, speaking of Isaias, the hurricane, yes, it's a Cat 1 hurricane again. And it looks like it's going to be making landfall on the Carolina coast soon. Don't know if it's going to be south or north
Last
Carolina.
I last I looked, it was estimated to be south.
Okay. But yeah, it is a Cat 1 hurricane again. But still, I mean, let's see. Brunswick County, North Carolina opens two shelters with COVID precautions in effect. This is probably the biggest challenge because of the fact not only do we have a hurricane, we've got a pandemic.
Yup.
This is like the biggest challenge right now. It's like when we had a situation where we had like the tornado watches and such. It's like, check your county, make sure the shelter's open because you never know, especially in this situation. Yeah. But let's see. I'm gonna start things off with some interesting news that I got today. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Hmm.
He,
Yaha.
yeah, he's like the executive producer and the host of a show called The Titan Games. I mean, I watched that. It's like, dang, I know I can't do that. It's like they do these absolutely crazy things. My favorite thing they have is Mount Olympus, when they got to go through 10 obstacles, and like and it's like it's one physical challenge after another in that thing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into the chat, and sorry if it's rather long. What I'm going to do is I hope this is going to work. I'm going to go to Google Chrome. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yep.
Yes, good, it worked. All right, that's what I was worried about. Because I don't know if anybody noticed this on Friday's show, I accidentally put the Google Chrome window in with the Zoom window, and they kind of crisscrossed each other. So it's like that's not what I wanted, but at least this worked. Yay! Good. All right. So anyway, this was posted 11 hours ago on CBSSports.com. Dwayne The Rock Johnson buys XFL for $15 million with partners Redbird Capital and Danny Garcia. And there's going to be a third revival. Anyway, the XFL will live on thanks to another WWE legendary figure taking the majority stake in the Football League. But this time it's not Vince McMahon. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Redbird Capital, and Danny Garcia teamed up to purchase the XFL for approximately $15 million just hours before the once bankrupt league was set for auction. Redbird Capital is an investment firm that focuses on providing flexible and long term capital to help entrepreneurs grow their businesses, and the XFL will be its latest challenge. Garcia, Johnson's business partner and ex wife, will also be a stakeholder in the league. The transaction is subject to bankruptcy court approval at a hearing this Friday, August 7th, and assuming that closing conditions are satisfied, is expected to close on or shortly after August 21st. The acquisition of the XFL with my talented partners Danny Garcia and Jerry Cardinal is an investment for me that's rooted deeply in two things: my passion for the game and my desire to always take care of the fans, Johnson said in a press release. With pride and gratitude for all that I've built with my own two hands, I plan to apply these calluses to the XFL and look forward to creating something special for the players, fans, and everyone involved for the love of football. Johnson is the latest WWE figurehead to own the XFL after WWE chairman Vince McMahon had two attempts at the league. McMahon formed a partnership with Dick Ebersol on NBC in 2001, which was run as a joint venture before the league folded after one season. McMahon, also the founder and owner of Alpha Entertainment, revived the league for the 2020 season, but that second attempt was cut short due to the coronavirus pandemic after 5 weeks. So, on that second part, that really wasn't his fault. The league filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy after suspending operations in April. Initially, McMahon's XFL was optimistic that it would be able to return for a full season in 2021, and it kept its full time employees on payroll. Due to the economic and sports shutdown as a result of the pandemic, the league was forced to cancel its revival. For Dwayne, Jerry, and myself, this property represents an incredible opportunity, Garcia said in a press release. It is the confluence of great passion, tradition, and possibility. Sports and entertainment are the foundations of the businesses I have built. Melding our expertise combined with our commitment to deliver exciting and inspiring unique content has us all focused on developing the XFL brand into a multimedia experience that our athletes, partners, and fans will proudly embrace and love. In its bankruptcy filing from April, Alpha Entertainment listed the league's assets and liabilities in the range of about $10 million to $50 million. McMahon spent $200 million of his own capital to revive the XFL in 2018. Whether McMahon will have involvement in XFL 3.0 was unknown, but Johnson's star power and television draw, he's the executive producer for the Titan games on NBC and HBO's Ballers, along with a number of big budgeted films, may be more than enough for the league to stick around for good. It is a privilege to partner with Danny and Dwayne on the acquisition of the XFL, said Jerry Cardinal, founder and managing partner of Redbird Capital. Their track record in building dynamic businesses speaks for itself, and their vision and passion for developing the XFL as a world class sports and entertainment property will enable a new future for this organization. As their partner in acquiring and relaunching the XFL, Redbird will bring its own track record and experience in building world class companies in sports and live entertainment to help realize their vision. And that's the end. So, okay, let me get back to. Oh boy, bear with me, growl. Still getting used to this. There we go. And there's Ashley in the chat room. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Ashley.
Hey,
Welcome.
Ashley.
Yay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but a couple of actors passed away in the last couple of days. One, of course, is Wilford Brimley, Mr. Diabetes.
Oh, I'm still not over that one.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Diabetes. Yeah, he sadly died at the age of 85. Let's see, I remember him from the show Our House. He was also in the movie Cocoon. Let's see, he was also a spokesman for Quaker Oats for a little while. So,
He's part of one of my favorite memes I've ever shared on Facebook. Three simple words: Kit Kat lasagna. Diabetes.
yep, yep. Well, I always remember Diabetes.
Diabetes.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there's another actor found out he died on Saturday. Most people would probably not even recognize him, but let's see. Let me go back here because I had posted it. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. His name was Rennie Santoni. Now, the actor's name does not sound familiar, but for the Manimal fans of the 80s, they do. Because he was Lieutenant Rivera on Manimal.
I have to admit, I'm a child of the 80s and I've never heard of that show.
Yeah, well, the bad thing is it only lasted 8 episodes.
That might help explain why I've never heard of it.
Yeah. It was back in 83. I was about 7 or 8 years old, and I had a crush on the star of the show. So, but yeah, he also appeared in Seinfeld. He also appeared in other TV shows and movies, including Dirty Harry. So, but yeah, that's just too bad though because I thought he was so no nonsense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share that here. Give me a second. Put that right there. I'm gonna go over here to Google Chrome again, and here we go. All right. And excuse the ads. I don't have an ad blocker just yet. Anyway, Rainy Santoni, actor in Inner Laughing and Dirty Harry, dies at 81, and this was posted today. And this is a picture of him with Elaine May in 1967's Inner Laughing. He also appeared in Cobra and Guns of the Magnificent Seven, and as Poppy, the pizza chef on Seinfeld. Hmm. Let's see. Rennie Santoni, who starred in Carl Reiner's semi-autobiographical movie Inner Laughing and played the rookie partner of Clint Eastwood's maverick detective in Dirty Harry, has died. He was 81. Santoni died Saturday in hospice care in Los Angeles after years of health problems that included cancer, his friend, TV writer, producer, and musician Tracy Newman told The Hollywood Reporter. The Seinfeld people know the Bronx native for his 4 appearances as Poppy, the unsanitary pizza guy who has a problem with bladder control. I didn't know
Oh
that.
my!
'Cause I was not a fan of Seinfeld, believe it or not, so I didn't know. Let's see. Santoni also portrayed a Mexican Irish revolutionary in Guns of the Magnificent Seven in 1969, and Sylvester Stallone's partner in Cobra in 1986, and had a recurring role as one of Arthur Hill's assistants on the final season, 73-74, of the ABC law drama Owen Marshall, Counselor at Law. He had a long romantic relationship with actress turned director Betty Thomas and worked for her in Only You in 1992, the Brady Bunch movie in 95, the 1996 HBO telefilm The Late Shift as NBC executive John Agaglia, Howard Stern's Private Parts 1997, Dr. Dolittle 1998, and the Sandra Bullock starring 28 Days in 2000. Earlier, he was married to actress stage director Lisa James. Santoni had just a handful of small TV and film credits to his name, when he was tapped to star as David Kolowitz, a young man from the Bronx who yearns to be an actor in Inner Laughing from 1967. The film was adapted from the 63-64 hit Broadway play that starred Alan Arkin in a Tony-winning performance that in turn was based on Reiner's 1958 book. Reiner directed the film and co-wrote the script with Joseph Stein, and the casting of the leading man represented something of a risk. Roger Ebert, in his review, called Santoni a young actor with just the right combination of spontaneity and desperation, but Enter Laughing generally received poor reviews, and what could have been a career-making turn for Santoni was lost. In Don Siegel's Dirty Harry, 1971, Santoni as Detective Chico Gonzalez gets paired with Eastwood's Harry Callahan after one of Callahan's previous partners is killed and another is sent to the hospital with a bullet in his gut. Chico is mocked for being a college boy and having a college degree in sociology, no less. Born in New York City on April 21st, 1939, Santoni wrote the off-Broadway play Raising Hell in the Sun, which premiered in 1962, and appeared on stage in The Mad Show from the folks behind Mad Magazine, in a cast that featured David Steinberg, Joanne Worley, and Linda Lavin. Remember her? Alice? Let's see. He played a junkie in Sidney Lumet's The Pawnbroker in 1964 and had TV roles on East Side, West Side, The Trials of O'Brien, and Hawk before Entering Laughing came calling. Later, he would reunite with Reiner to portray a cop in Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid starring Steve Martin. His big screen resume included Anzio, The Student Nurses, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden, Bad Boys, Brewster's Millions, Rain Man, The Package, and Gang Wars. In the 1980s, Santoni starred on the series Sanchez of Baylor for USA Network, known for its part in creating the formula for actors' TV residuals, and Manimal at NBC, but those shows didn't last long. Like I said, Manimal only lasted 8. Let's see. He also showed up on episodes of The Odd Couple, The Rockford Files, Hill Street Blues, Miami Vice, Murder She Wrote, NYPD Blue, and Murder One during his career. Survivors include his son Nick. And that's the end of that one. So, there's Janet.
Janet,
Hey.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on just a minute.
okay.
holding.
Let me
I'm
turn
holding.
off cost.
I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm kidding.
Okay, be careful, don't fall. How did everybody's day go?
Hmm.
Pretty good so far.
Pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
Hot.
Uh, I bet you I was hotter than you, minus
Mhm.
the humidity.
Mhm.
I'll be on camera. No, I'm going to leave my camera off. I'm eating Boston cream yogurt.
Oh
Oh
crap.
my.
Damn it, man! I miss my yogurt. I can't eat it because of the dairy. Ugh.
Yeah.
This is Yo Play Light, 90 calories a container. So
Yeah.
good.
I miss my yogurt, but I can't have it due to the milk.
I accidentally got more cherry yogurt than anything else. Walmart's Yo Play yogurt supply was in short supply.
Uh,
Maybe because it was 58 cents a container instead of 92.
wow. No wonder. At least if there's a panic sale, at least you don't have to worry about that part. But hold on, I got that. There we go. Okay.
I am fairly quiet. My day was fairly quiet.
Yeah, mine was fairly quiet.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're talking about. Let's see. Dwayne Johnson has bought the XFL, and we lost both Wilford Brimley and Rennie Santoni over the
Who
weekend.
is Rennie Santoni? I know who Wilford Brimley is.
Yeah. Well, Rennie Santoni, he was an actor who starred in. He was in Dirty Harry, and Enter Laughing. He was also Lieutenant Rivera on Manimal, and he played Poppy, the pizza chef, on Seinfeld. So,
Oh, yeah. And Wilford Brimley was one of the old people that went with the aliens in Cocoon.
yep, but
And diabetes.
yep, the bet,
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
diabetes. That's
Yeah.
Be
probably
sure to
the
check
one.
your blood. Be sure to check your blood sugar often.
Yep.
Well, on my blood draws, I get my lab work that I get
Mhm.
through where I get my chemo.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I eat breakfast before I go for my blood work.
Mhm.
I eat breakfast, but still, my blood sugar is like the last time my blood sugar was checked, it was 90.
That's good.
It was
That's very
90.
good. That's
And
very good.
sometimes it's been down as low as 35, 40.
Ooh, that's dangerous. That is
That is
that
dangerously
is not
low.
good. The optimal level is you got to have it at least 80.
Well, I usually get that when I don't eat anything.
You know, you have to be careful with that because if you let it get too low, that can get dangerous.
Well,
Yeah, I'm battling
they
with
have snacks at the
high,
chemo place. So if I
and
don't eat any breakfast, I usually get a Nutrigrain bar. Like it was a Nutrigrain bar and pretzels
Okay.
last week.
Yeah. Tim, you were saying something, right?
yeah, I'm battling with it being too high, Jan. You don't want it to be too high or too low.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, well, I have to be careful
Mhm.
because diabetes runs in my family, and so far I've been blessed that I haven't lost hair or suffered diabetes, but I did come close one time.
Uh, yeah, well,
I was,
anyway, I found something really fun that someone had posted. Let's just say this could work in a whole lot of different ways. You could use it against telemarketers. You can use it against, um, other things, I'll put it this way. Janet, do you remember Dr. Smith on Lost in Space?
Jonathan Harris,
Yep.
yeah.
Well, somebody found all of his insults.
Oh, can you hit the highlights?
Yeah, I can do that. In fact, I'm going to put it right here.
Is it a
Okay.
video or a
It,
list?
it's a list.
Okay.
And some of these are hilarious as hell.
Hey, did he ever you call anybody a bubble-headed booby like you did the robot?
Oh my.
Probably just the robot.
Yeah, because he always called the robot a bubble-headed booby.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But he came up
You
with
oh
some,
my, because you've never seen Lost in Space, have you?
not the original anyway.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah, the originals from the '60s. Of course, Netflix had a version not too long ago, but
Yeah.
of course
Which
Doctor
wasn't
Smith's one.
bad.
No,
I
yeah,
have Prime, not Netflix. That's the only bad thing.
yeah,
Danger, Will Robinson, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
yep,
And,
and
and you know what? They criticized this one doggone um, episode of Lost in Space where had something to do with giant carrot people.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yes, they had some of the stupidest looking aliens.
I believe it.
But I think my favorite episode of Lost in Space was the one with the keeper with Michael Rennie
Uh huh.
from Day the Earth Stood Still.
Yeah. All
Uh-huh.
right. Well, anyway, well, here's some of the things Dr. Smith said. I'll hit the highlights because there are a bunch. Let's see. So here's some of my favorites: babbling bird brain, and it's really fun when you can do it in Dr. Smith style. Like,
You babbling bird brain.
yeah, are you blithering whoopee? Let's see. Of course, let's see. There's the use of 9 times for bubble-headed movie. Let's see. Cackling cacophony. Let's see. Calamitous clump. Cantankerous cold-hearted clump. You know, some of these could apply to some people right now, and I'm not gonna go into it. Trust me.
I think we know who it is.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I will not go into it. Confused compass. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one's perfect here. Deplorable dunderhead.
Oh, that fits him perfect.
Yeah. Or, even better, despotic dunce.
Ah, even better, right,
Yeah.
Tim? Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, how's it
Ashley,
going?
good.
Jonathan Harris was in Lost in Space, and he did a list of insults. That's what Shirley's hitting the highlights on right now.
Yeah. Let's
All
see.
right.
Yeah, let's see. Frightful fractious frump. Ooh. Change one letter.
Yeah, let's not go into that.
No, no, no. Don't worry, I'm not going to. I just said, let's see. Oh, here are some good ones. Incompetent idiot.
Yep.
86, 45, 11, 3, 20, 20.
Yep. Incompetent imbecile.
Yoo-hoo.
Ineffectual ineptitude. Let's see. Inept idiot. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ingot of ingratitude.
What of ingratitude?
Ingot of ingratitude.
Okay.
Insensitive
Thought you,
insensitive idiot. Oh, here's some more. Jabbering jackanapes.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Let's see. There's lame-brained lump, lead-lined lump, lily-livered lump, and ludicrous lump.
those fit you know who poo to a T.
Yep. Meandering mental midget. Not bad. Let's see. You mechanized maidservant?
That was Marvin the Paranoid Android in Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah. Seriously, I would love to use some of these against some of the telemarketers, you know?
You know what I like to use against telemarketers, even though I never actually have?
What?
You remember the Rick roll?
Yes.
God.
I saw a YouTube clip a number of years back. Guy got a phone call from a telemarketer, and he actually played that video while on the phone with them while saying nothing. They want to call and annoy the heck out of me. They can sit and listen to "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley.
Got a question. Remind
Shoot.
me what a Rick roll is.
It's when someone plays the song "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley, but in funny ways. Like it's like like I remember. I think there was a video like someone on a chalkboard was writing "Never gonna give you up, let you down." That's the definition of a Rick roll.
Okay.
Imagine this, Jan, just to illustrate you actually even better than that. Let's say you're in a communications class in school and you have to make a video trying to sell something to the class, and then you get called up to give your presentation to include your videotape sales pitch, and you hit play on the video, but instead of seeing the expected sales pitch, you instead see "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley.
Hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's a
Gotcha.
Rick roll. It's
Okay.
like a misdirect to that music video instead of what you were expecting to see.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand now.
Yeah, it's like someone had made something like Rick Astley for president. It's like never gonna give you up, or let you down. All that. It's like it'd be funny if he were qualified for president.
Oh God. Don't even get started on. Oh.
Well, he couldn't do it anyway, so he
You
wasn't.
know what? I think some of these comedians could do better than who's in charge now.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, here's some good ones here. Sanctimonious scatterbrain. Oops. Let's see. Scurrilous scatterbrain. Sententious sloth. Silly sloth. Simple Simon. Tarnished trumpet. Let's see. Treasonous tyrant.
Caller.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Yeah. Let's see. Autumn. Oh, let's see. Bloated blimp. Bubblehead. Bumbling cracker barrel.
What?
There's that. Yeah, it says bumbling cracker barrel.
Where did they find all these insults?
I don't know. Someone was able to make a whole list of them. Let's see. Clunker, coward, clod, dunce, dunderhead, fugitive from a scrap heap. I don't know about that.
That's more for the. That's one from Lost in Space.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Most of these, like I said, these are the Dr. Smith insults. Oh, this was a good one. Incompetent walking ingot.
Yeah, goes with the first thing that you mentioned.
Yep. Silly old ninny. That could be an insult to, let's see. Troublemaker, uncultured clump. And then there's, yeah, and then there's the spare me, the spare me line, where you say, spare me the apologies. Let's see. Spare me the dull cliches you learned at your mother's knee. Say, spare me your borrowing dramatics. That's a good one. Let's see. Spare
Oh,
me your feeble attempts at humor, feeble jokes, inane innuendos, insulting innuendos. Let's see. Spare me the poisonous barbs. Spare me the
okay,
ridiculous remarks.
Shirley.
Yes.
Okay, can you name another show that Jonathan Harris was in?
Oh, R2? No. Wait. I thought he was on a kids show before.
Yeah, but I'm not counting that. He was in Battlestar Galactica.
Oh,
He was in Battlestar Galactica. In the
okay.
pilot, he played by your command.
Oh, okay.
He was Voltaire's right hand man.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. That makes
But
sense.
and yes, he was in a kids show. I just can't remember the name of it.
Now, I also remember he was in an episode of Brave Star. He voiced Professor James Moriarty in that two-part Sherlock Holmes episode.
Nice.
Yep, because I recognized that voice. Like, holy crap, that's Doctor Smith.
Yep.
So yeah, it's like, yep, I remember him.
Yeah, he had that voice that role, especially he started off really nasty in Lost in Space.
Yeah.
I mean, a nasty little piece of work.
Uh huh. Because
But the,
he was supposed to sabotage the Jupiter 2.
yeah, but he wound up being stuck with him,
Yep.
and it threw the weight of the ship off.
Mhm. And JJ's in the chat room. Hello, JJ.
Hello,
Hi, JJ.
DJ.
But the one thing Jonathan Harris didn't do is didn't get pigeonholed into one stereotypical role.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's very true.
The wildfire in California messed up our sky again.
Uh,
But the sun was not quite so red this morning,
hmm.
but it was yucky enough. I know there was something in the air because when I went out to the store yesterday, my eyes stung.
Hmm.
But that's only because of the ozone in the air. But how do you pronounce that hurricane's name?
Isaias.
Isaias is really screwing up the East Coast.
Oh, I know.
It went out as a tropical storm and came back in as reformed as a hurricane.
Yeah. And it's probably going to make landfall at any time now, so.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something. A lot of people, it's going to be difficult for them to try and, excuse me, social distance
Mm-hmm.
in a shelter.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that the authorities are worried about.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a lot they can really do. It's either you keep safe from the storm, or what
Diane,
else do you
I agree,
do?
Mike.
Yeah. That's the hard part, unfortunately. Yeah, that is the hard part. Because you've got a hurricane and a pandemic going on at the same time. It's like, oh crap.
Is how are people going to handle both the pandemic and the hurricane?
Yeah, that's always a challenge. Oh yeah,
Well,
something.
I'm sure that people will respect. At least I hope people will respect and
Mm-hmm.
not be like Target Karen.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
I will be respectful of people
Yeah. Me too.
because you don't know who has a compromised immune system.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who is susceptible to every little germ that comes along.
Yeah.
I talked with a lady in Walmart yesterday. Her entire family got COVID and recovered, even
Hmm.
her 83-year-old grandmother.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, speaking of COVID-19, somebody started circulating what looks like a photo from a funeral a long time ago. Okay.
yeah,
And basically, what happened was they're saying it was July 30th, 2020 funeral. Nobody's wearing a mask. It's like, excuse me, that's not the John Lewis funeral because I watched a lot of it on TV, and practically everybody was wearing a mask
good.
in that
So,
church.
so did you track down where the funeral was?
Well, so one of my Facebook friends said it looks like it's a funeral from 2015. Her name was Amelia Boynton Robinson. She was also a civil rights icon.
Okay.
and she died in 2015 because the picture shows Bill Clinton, at least Bill Clinton, Al Sharpton, and Jesse Jackson. So
Right. Somebody was trying to stir up shit, is what they were
yeah,
trying
it's
to do.
like yeah, and basically what happened was it forced that person who had posted the picture. She was forced to take it down because it's like, sorry, we got proof to the otherwise.
All right. All right. Well,
So it's like
sports
I
has
put a
been mucked
so
up.
it's like I put a heads up saying, watch out for this picture being circulated.
So, guess what?
What?
Nobody's going to have a sports season.
It sure doesn't look that way because what? Several players in St. Louis, the St. Louis Cardinals
They have
baseball team,
COVID.
they've got COVID. A
Yeah,
lot of
so
players are opting out for the season, which I think that's a smart move.
smart move on their part.
Yeah,
So, uh, hopefully, we will have a normal sports season next year.
yeah,
Right now, let's just worry about getting out of this bloody pandemic.
yeah. I agree with that.
Agreed.
Uh, I don't know how. I myself don't have a whole lot of belief that we will, simply because there are a lot of
But
people out there that still refuse to do that which needs to be done in order for us to actually do that.
Yeah, that's true
Like
because
people who say that their rights are being violated when they're asked to wear a mask. As long as people keep copping attitudes like that one, we'll never get out of it.
that's true. Because did you hear this one? There's a camp in Georgia, a summer camp in Georgia. I think like 260 kids tested positive.
260 out of how many?
Well, let me double check. Hold on.
Hold the thought. Hold the
Okay,
thought.
hold the thought. We'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. Let's see.
Yeah.
Georgia summer camp COVID. There we go. Let's see. All right, I think I found it. Yep. Okay, here it is. Nearly 600 young campers and counselors attended the camp in late June, and of the 344, get out of the way. Out of the 344 who were tested for COVID-19, 76% tested positive by mid-July. Let me find out what that exact number is. So, if I can get my calculator going here, let's see. 344 times 0.76. 261. Okay. Three quarters of the COVID-19 cases for which information was available involved symptoms including sore throat, headache, and fever. The camp overstaffed on June 17th, and kids started arriving 4 days later. The first known case involved a teen camp staff member who developed chills on June 23rd and tested positive for COVID-19 the next day. After that, the camp was quickly disbanded and it closed on June 27th. Campers who averaged 12 years of age hadn't been required to wear masks, although camp staff wore masks, the researchers said. There were also a variety of indoor and outdoor activities, including daily and vigorous signing and cheering, prime activities for the spread of breath droplets laden with coronavirus. Cabins were also housed closely together, 15 to a cabin on average, according to a team led by Christine Zabluski of the Georgia Department of Public Health. Among the 31 cabins, the COVID-19 infection rate averaged 50%.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Mom needed me.
Okay. Well, anyway, I found the article. 344 people were tested, 261 tested positive.
Oh man, that's over half of them.
Yeah,
Damn.
76%. 76%.
And we're having a problem around here. A lot of parents are hesitant to send their kids back to school.
Mm-hmm. I
So a
know.
lot of them are opting for online schooling. So I just hope it works.
Yeah. I mean, they were trying to do everything right, but it did not work that way.
We opened up the state too damned early.
Well, I think we love the whole country too early.
You tell me about it.
And get this, that big motorcycle rally in Sturgis, South Dakota. There's supposed to be an expected 250,000 people, despite the coronavirus warnings. Oh boy.
Well, we'll see how many of them wear masks.
Mhm. I really doubt there can be that many though.
You know what?
What?
They should close Sturgis.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
They should close Sturgis.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Alabama National Fair that takes place in October. It's gonna run as normal.
Is going on.
Yeah. But they are going to they're not going to have anything inside the Garrett Coliseum like they normally would. They will have displays and little demonstrations here and there. Not this year.
If it wasn't so hot, they could do the demos outside.
Yeah.
But it's too bloody hot.
Yeah, I can't depending it depends. One year it's been incredibly hot. The next year it's been comfortable. The next year it's been cold. So,
Hey, speaking of cold, what's your weather like?
hot.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah. It's been really 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 hot.
Hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Uh-huh.
Can't remember the name of that song.
It was Buster Poindexter and it was called Hot Hot Hot.
Oh, okay. It's amazing the weird shit I can recall.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
I have this little annoying habit now. Sometimes I could identify a song, but not the artist.
Oh yeah, I've done
Other
that.
times I can identify the artist, but not the song.
Mhm.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Back.
But yeah, that does happen. I can do the same thing. It's like I know this song, but I can't think of the damn person who sang it.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be in the car with Karen,
Uh huh.
and she has this one radio station that plays oldies,
Mhm.
and I'll go, Three Dog Night, or um, Mama Told Me Not to Come. I'll either give the song and not the artist, or vice versa.
That's fine. As long as you have a general idea, that does help.
That's the
Uh-huh.
same way with me as well
Mhm. Yeah, I've
when it
done
comes to
that.
classic rock.
Mhm.
Hey, how's Lulu?
Being Lulu, as usual.
It's
Oh,
Lulu being Lulu.
oh man, I was watching the dog run last night,
Mhm.
and I didn't notice it till he stopped to look in the door. If you look at his hindquarters, he has little circles of flat fur on his hindquarters.
Uh huh.
He looks like a pair of eyes on his butt.
Wow.
We were supposed to have our heat advisory go away today.
It got extended by one more day, didn't it?
Um,
Uh,
anyway, I wish I could find something on. Let me see if I can find something
oh, don't
on
worry about it.
Facebook
Eh,
article.
don't worry about it. But
Oh, what a bunch of idiots! What
yeah.
did you post, I shine?
No, it's probably that photo I had.
Yeah.
It's like, excuse me, but I watched that funeral and I know everybody was wearing a mask.
Uh huh.
So, excuse me. Yeah, I mean seriously, if people can just do the social distancing, wear a mask, because you're not gonna be out all day. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
big that's the biggest problem. I see with this because
Oh God,
what?
pumpkin pie cupcakes sounds good.
Is
Uh,
that? Are you seeing that from me,
Oh my.
damn
Janet?
it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I wish I could, but I can't. I have a problem with pumpkin too.
Oh,
Yeah, you
All
see.
right, what's pissing the Hulk off?
what?
Oh, it's in a different crew called the
I didn't do it.
Watchtower. It's a crew called the Watchtower. You got the Hulk real upset. My caption was, "He's been waiting nearly an hour for the pizza delivery."
Oh,
Oh, I like the one underneath. I am not going to pay a lot for my muffler. That's an old commercial.
Yeah. See
Oh,
the
now
thing.
the face looks familiar.
Uh,
Rennie Santoni.
yeah. Mhm.
I like the speed racer picture. Pops got pissed at his boy.
Yep. Yeah. I'll tell you something. There are a lot of anniversaries this year. Back to the Future, the first one is 35. The cartoon mask,
I'm
that's
a
30.
vampire.
Yeah.
Which one are you? I'm a vampire. Shirley, how tall are you?
About 5'3", so I think I'm like a hobbit, right?
You're a hobbit. Tim, how about you? How tall are you?
5'11",
5'11".
5'11", and 11,
5'11".
12.
He's an elf.
We'll say,
How about
we'll say 5'11".
Okay.
you're an elf? Mike, how tall are you?
I would say I'm about 5'2".
So you're a hobbit with Shirley.
Yeah.
Eh. Ash, how about you? How tall are
I'm a
you, Ash?
vampire. I'm a vampire.
Uh-huh. I think she's muted.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ash. How tall are you, Ash?
Let's see. Maybe she put it in the chat.
Ashley,
Let's see. Did it?
she's
Oh,
muted.
oh, yeah. Oh, JJ said, did anyone catch the astronauts return from space yesterday? Yes, I did. That was an awesome splashdown.
I did not catch it.
Yeah,
I
and
did.
unfortunately, the security was not that tight, so bleh, pleasure boats swarmed the thing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, one of them was carrying a Trump flag, and that's all I'm going to say about the matter. But, the problem is some of those noxious fumes could have gotten to some of those people. So NASA said next time we're not going to announce exactly where it is, which is probably a good idea. But yes, the splashdown was perfect yesterday.
Oh, this happened local.
What is it?
Mother-in-law gets pissed at bride. A groom's mom interrupted her son's wedding because she didn't like the bride's vows. She blurted out, quote, "You're not going to say my son has flaws." And then it was on.
Oh, brother.
Oh
I'll
boy.
glance at the article and see if it's worth reading.
Okay.
And it happened here in Phoenix, KNIS.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a video. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, but seriously, it's like, come on, let them get
Everybody
married.
has flaws.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a suspicious feeling she'll be the mother-in-law from hell.
It was on TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, Ash said she didn't get to see that. I remember the time it's like I was watching that on the Weather Channel while they were doing Isa, covering Isaias as well. But that was, you see, the splashdown was supposed to take place over on the Atlantic side, but guess what? Isaias messed it up. So it ended up
Oh
in the
shit.
Gulf of
Oh
Mexico, just
shit.
south of Pensacola. Oh yeah, I want to go to Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Yeah, I want to go to Pensacola, Florida. Where's that? I think it's like near Pensacola. Yeah, I like to go to Pensacola. Yeah,
Oh,
Pen.
that was just part one. She refused to leave the wedding.
Mhm.
I'll pass, thank you.
Yeah, it's like I want to go to Pensacola, where all the pansies are. It's close to Pensacola, where the Blue Angels are.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Because it's true that the Blue Angels are based out of Pensacola from the naval base. So that's kind of cool.
Kim, shame on you. Wouldn't you have thought of a better product to sell?
What?
What are you talking
What?
about, Willis?
I'm confused too. Like what?
I
I'm
know what she's
reading the
talking
post
about.
that.
Keep reading, Jan. Keep reading. Gotcha.
I was just
Gotcha.
joking. I
I
was just
I
yanking your
saw.
chain.
Yeah, when I saw that, it's like, oh man, good one. Okay, all right. Here's a question for you guys. Of these four things, which one do you think needs to go for you? Bacon, eggs, biscuits and gravy, or pancakes?
Bacon.
With me, it'd be pancakes. As
Uh,
much as I like pancakes, they sit heavy on my stomach.
yeah. I would probably say
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with biscuits and gravy. I do like biscuits, but I don't want gravy.
that's fine.
Well,
Gotta
it's a
have
southern.
bacon.
It's a southern thing too.
Everything is better with bacon. Gotta have. Yep. Gotta have the eggs.
Hmm.
Staple. Gotta have the pancakes. Also staple. The only thing left is biscuits and gravy, so that's what's gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with biscuits. I just don't want biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
But one of them has to go. So that one is the weakest link. Goodbye.
Good one, Tim. How
you.
about you, Shirley?
Let's see. Before the gluten intolerance, it'd be bacon. After the gluten intolerance,
Yeah.
it had to be both biscuits and gravy and pancakes because of they both have gluten in it, so both of those would have to go.
Uh huh. And Mike, what was yours? What was yours?
I didn't answer. I don't even. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Okay, repeat the question.
Okay, basically,
Which of these four things have to go? Yeah, four things: bacon, eggs, biscuits and gravy, and pancakes.
hmm
One of those four has to go. Which one is it?
Biscuits and gravy.
Oh, you guys don't know what good is then.
That's my man.
well, hey,
That's my man right
I
there.
say to each his or her own, so I'm not even going to worry
True.
about it.
This is true.
Hmm.
My mom makes a mean pile of sausage gravy.
Okay.
And we get the Grands biscuits and put them over there. You won't have to worry about getting hungry for a while if you eat that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh goodness. Yeah, this is it. The Sturgis Motorcycle Rally has been an annual tradition in South Dakota for 80 years, and despite the fears of many residents, it appears that the 2020 edition of the rally will go forward as planned in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, real smart, idiots.
Fine.
Yeah, there's gonna be trouble.
You know what?
What?
I think he erred on the side of caution. He didn't want to incur the wrath of a couple of couple of thousand motor bikers.
Yeah, but still, Let's see. Sturgis expects more than 250,000 people to pass through the city during the August 7th to 16th event. And though that number is only about half of the rally's typical attendance, it would likely still be the largest gathering in America since the pandemic began. South Dakota has been relatively spared by the coronavirus, recording just 135 deaths from COVID 19, and many are worried Sturgis could be the cause of an uncontrollable outbreak. Makes sense. This
That
is,
doggone governor of South Dakota's out of his mind
let me
for
see.
allowing it to frickin' happen.
Yeah, let's see. This is a huge foolish mistake to make to host the rally this year. Sturgis resident Linnell Chapman told city councilors at a June meeting. According to AP, the government of Sturgis needs to care most for its citizens. The debate over the rally has exposed a divide between citizens worried about public health and business owners who depend on the rally to make ends meet. In a survey conducted by Sturgis, more than 60% of its residents said that the rally should be postponed. But the pressures of the tourism business, plus the realization that plenty of riders will come to Sturgis even if the event is officially not happening, has prompted the city to attempt a scaled back version of the original rally. I almost said alley. Sturgis,
Whoops.
yeah, Sturgis has cut advertising for the rally, canceled its city-hosted events, planned to conduct large-scale testing, and hope that restrictions on travel from Canada will limit the size of crowds. But at least some believe that the circumstances surrounding the 2020 rally could draw even more visitors to the area. It's the biggest single event that's going on in the United States that didn't get canceled, said Rod Woodruff, who operates the campground and concert venue Buffalo Chip to AP. A lot of people think it's going to be bigger than ever. That's a frightening
Oh boy,
thought.
that is a frightening thought. And if you try to say you can't come in unless you wear a mask, that's going to stir the shit with the bikers.
Yeah, probably will.
Think of Mardi Gras for bikers, and you get an idea what Sturgis is all about.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Let me see. Excuse me a second. Mm.
And the rally usually goes Friday through Sunday, 3 days.
Mm. Well, this one's going 7th through the 16th, so
Oh, I made a mistake.
that's all right.
It happens.
Yep.
They should have scaled it back to 4 days at least.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we are running out of time, so
Already?
yeah, we only have 2.5 minutes left.
Oh my.
Oh, shite.
Yep. So let's see. JJ said sausage and gravy is awesome. Yeah, sausage and gravy. Let's see, but biscuits and gravy. You know, if it
You
were,
gotta put the gravy over something.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know what? You know what would go good over with me?
What?
My grandma, my late grandma, made some of the best damn buttermilk biscuits you ever want to eat.
That's good. All right. So anyway, let's give you a preview of what we got this week. Tomorrow, of course, is New Car Smell Tuesday. Wednesday is our first ever review here on Twitch. So be ready. So we'll be reviewing everything. I'm gonna see if I can watch Hamilton before Wednesday night and give a all-out review of that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Then of course Thursday is Rant Rocket Thursday, and Friday is our Nearly Naughty Mad Libs. And by the way, I do apologize for Friday night because I I didn't quite get used to it. I actually put the Google Chrome window and the Zoom window in the same window. You get my drift?
Whoops.
Oh my.
But I think I've got that fixed now, so that's all
All
good.
right, you had a little help from the boss, huh?
Actually, no, I figured it out on my own.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
hey, like we keep saying, we're still new to this.
Yeah, we'll get there
So,
eventually. All right. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. Everybody, have a great night. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Stay
uh,
safe. What?
follow us on Facebook,
Oh yeah,
follow
you're
us
right.
on
Thank
Twitter,
you.
and you can follow us on Instagram
And
And
YouTube.
also YouTube.
and
Don't forget the
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yep.
Okay.
Because we will upload these episodes as soon as is ready to go, and so forth. So anyway, like I was going to say because I forgot the other stuff. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, especially if you're in the path of Esasius. Or should I say Isaias? Sorry. Gotta get that pronunciation right. But, everybody have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow for New Car Smells Tuesday. Of course, Tim will be at the rabbit hole as per usual, so Tim, you enjoy the rabbit hole tomorrow night.
Gotcha.
All right. That is all for tonight, so have a great night, everybody. Night,
Love
y'all.
peace, love peace, and chicken grease.
Yup.
Yana.
Bye.